Hi Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your March, oh sorry it's a bit cold, on your March 2017 month ahead reading. So we're just going to shuffle out the energies of the cards. To let you know what deck I'm using today, I am using my Smith-Waite Tarot deck Centennial Edition, which I really like, just the artwork. It's the same as the Rider-Waite, it's just more oldie kind of artwork sort of thing. I'm using something called Under the Roses, the Lenormand deck. It's very similar to the Tarot Taurus, in that it just lacks any kind of spiritual advice cards, that type of thing. But it's very similar in its tone. It's just brilliant, really, really good. They're actually up as readings on my website at the moment, if any of you guys fancy it. And finally, I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle cards as your advice card at the end of the reading. So without further ado, Taurus, let's see what's coming in for you. Universe Spirit, show me Taurus. What's coming in for Taurus in the month of March 2017? Show me what's coming in for Taurus in the month of March 2017. Show me Taurus. What's coming in for Taurus? What's coming in for Taurus in the month of March 2017? What's coming in for Taurus in the month of March 2017? Sun and rising signs, Taurus. Sun and rising signs. Taurus, Sun and rising signs in the month of March 2017. Show me. Okay, so we've shuffled the deck. We're going to split it into three. Collect it back up. And we're doing the extended Celtic Cross Taurus. So, you know, there'll be the four cards to the side to really give me just that little bit of additional information. I feel that you might have done something that wasn't very good, you know, and obviously I don't want to lay blame. We'll get the forecast to the side here. I feel that there's some jealousy some of you guys might be experiencing in the month of March 2017, Taurus. I feel that there's something about a quick relationship or quick passion that's brought some jealousy in a relationship. Yeah, I feel that there's some jealousy going on here. It might be a love triangle happening. I mean, I don't always mean to make my readings love. I do not at all. But, you know, just looking at the energies, it seems that something has happened quite quickly. It's either a quick fling, maybe, has brought some form of severance, possibly, in a relationship. It looks like some form of a quick fling, maybe, with some of you guys in March. This could have been going on from ages ago though, but I don't like cards like the Five of Swords, which I'm seeing in this setup now here. And I think it could bring long-term changes potentially to this relationship going forward, potentially. The only reason I feel that you guys might have done something, because we've got you guys as really... I mean, you're showing here in the you now position. So this is Taurus. This is you guys, King of Pentacles. You're sitting pretty in the external factors. It shows you guys as quite successful. But the King of Pentacles is also one of those cards that speaks of somebody who is very focused on earthly matters. So this is sex. This is wine. This is... nice house. This is, you know, fit bloke or fit woman. This is everything that makes the King of Pentacles enjoy life. The King of Pentacles, because Pentacles aren't just to deal with money or, you know, material stuff like clothing. They're also to do with the things that give us great enjoyment. So I get the impression that in March, some of you guys are getting, you know, you're getting some real satisfaction in the month of March 2017, and that's why you're feeling quite happy with the Four of Wands in the centre of the reading. You're feeling quite kind of on cloud nine, which is what the Four of Wands is. Four of Wands isn't just about the home. Might be happiness in the home, but I feel that you're getting some real pleasures here with this King of Wands energy. And you're showing us that. This is the you now. And to me, this says, with you guys being, the King of Pentacles, you are Taurus. And the King of Pentacles represents Taurus, the bull. It's a sign of wealth and abundance, but it's in all sorts of ways. You know, if you look around this guy, he's draped in everything. You know, lots of grass, lots of clover, lots of luck comes along with this card. He's got bull motifs on his throne. You know, he holds a golden scepter, a golden pentacle in one hand. This is really great success. So it says that you guys are feeling very, very successful in, you know, but it could also, it doesn't have to be love. It could also be a quick promotion encourages jealousy. All right. As a big change, big luck comes to you guys and offers long-term, you know, a long-term situation here. Yeah. Yeah, there's long-term peace coming in here for you guys. Okay. I feel that maybe a quick promotion. We'll read it two ways. One of these could be a quick promotion. There's something quickly that happens here, but it encourages some form of jealousy as you're made an offer. But this good fortune would lead to long-term peace for you guys. And this is why you're sitting pretty with the King of Pentacles energy. This is you guys in March. That's incredible. You're showing us your exact card. Fantastically successful in whichever sphere. For some of you guys, it might be that you are feeling very sexually pleasured. You know, you're feeling really kind of, you know, this is what happens when you get the King of Pentacles. Somebody who is, you know, they've got everything. They've got absolutely, so I see success here. And it's leading to great happiness, perhaps within the home. Four of Wands showing up here. Could be within the workplace. Could be out celebrating because of this. But it's something that you did, which is great. Because if it's love, and if there is jealousy or anger because of a quick, you know, roll in the hay, a quick affair, maybe for some of you guys, it will bring in long-term. I don't think it's that though. I don't think it's that. We don't have a bad card showing up in this. I've drawn 6, 7 cards now to my right just to get a little bit more of a clearer picture. I feel that if there's anything to do with an affair or anything like that, you'll stick with the person that you've been seeing on the sly. I don't think it's that though. I feel that you guys have been quite clever. This is why you're so happy. You've been clever, you've been really, really smart. Seven of Swords isn't all about deception. It never is. It's also about thinking about side of the box. This is how you got here. This is why you're this in March 2017, Taurus. Because you did this, the Seven of Swords. And that is what led to an offer with the Knight of Cups. You were clever. You did something really clever. It could be for some of you guys, yes, there is a promotion, came quickly. Maybe you did your homework. Maybe you used your smarts. But it's suggesting with the Seven of Swords that you used your smarts on a situation. And that's why you were made an offer with the Knight of Cups energy here. However, you might be challenged by the amount of responsibility or burden some of you guys have. All right? If this is an affair with somebody and it's coming to fruition for some of you guys, it might be that, yes, you're very focused on earthly pleasures in March 2017, Taurus. It's leaving you feeling pretty happy. Four of Wands in the centre of the reading. You've achieved something great. But the reason for that is underhanded behaviour, which led to the offer in the first place. And your challenge will be, for some of you guys, having to conceal the truth with the Ten of Wands. Some of you guys will say, Taurus, but it's not me, and it might not be you. All right? But you are nevertheless, you might be a partner, but you are nevertheless showing as that King of Pentacles. The you now position shows the King of Pentacles. The best case scenario for you guys right now in March, in the first 2 weeks into the Hierophant. Hierophant can represent external groups that you're dealing with, especially if it's in the workplace. Oh my God, of course. You're Taurus. Taurus is Hierophant as well. So you're not only showing as the King of Pentacles in the external, you're also showing as a Hierophant. When you're Taurus and you're Hierophant, you're paying very great attention to what your inner wisdom is. Okay, so if you guys are very focused on earthly pleasures, this is what's bringing in your happiness in the centre of the reading with the Four of Wands. Possibly the reason for that is that you've been quite cunning. Maybe, I'm not saying that you are. Could have led to an offer as a result of that with the Knight of Cups. Some of you might be trying to conceal something here. The best case scenario is the Hierophant, and that's paying attention to your own conscience. However, if it's a case of the King of Pentacles, these is you guys, very, very successful, month of March, very happy, satisfied, settled, contented, at home, at work, because you've worked for it. Seven of Swords. What you worked for led to an offer. Knight of Cups. Could be that your challenges, you're taking on new responsibilities. Ten of Wands. However, best case scenario is the Hierophant. You will rise above it. You stand in a place of very great power. We're going to get some clarifiers with those first 6 cards, okay? And then we'll deal with the other cards coming in. This will open up the reading a little bit more. Sorry if I've gone quiet. I'm just shuffling and looking at the combination of cards. Right, sorry, if I usually, oh my god, sometimes I don't even realise how quiet I've been and how long the camera's been rolling for, and people are like, come on, come on. But I'm just one of those readers, I just have to sit with the reading and just kind of see the story, because that's how I read this, the tarot is, I guess, Taurus is a storyboard. I feel that you got choices in the month of March 2017, because I've decided to open up the whole reading now. That was the first preliminary reading. When I add straight the clarifiers or, you know, the other cards just to open up the reading, they can always kind of say something maybe a little bit different. I do feel, sorry, I'm fixing my hair. I do think, we've got the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles for me is about not only great success, because, we could read this maybe as a combination that great success brings change or brings choices, okay? Because that's what it can be for me. I always look at what the keywords are of the cards. I deal with tarot verbatim, so I string words together through the cards as well. But we can see also the tarot interaction is this king is looking over at those 7 cups, and he's looking at the various choices that he potentially has. Might be that the King of Pentacles is confused, because the 7 of Pentacles can also mean confusion. And it could be that some of you guys are a little bit confused here within the month of March 2017. It could be that you're, King of Pentacles, and that's you guys, Taurus. Taurus may be confused over a new opportunity with the Fool card, okay? And that's why in the present situation, we've got the Home card, the 4 of Wands. This is a card about contentment, feeling happy, feeling right, feeling complete where you are. But we've got that Hanged Man in the reverse. And when you get the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is a card that suggests somebody feels rather awkward. When you get it in the upright, sometimes it does mean obstacles, but sometimes it means somebody feels just relaxed. When it's in the reverse for me, this is somebody who feels awkward. So it might be that you're in a position that you feel very awkward in, and that could be because you, King of Pentacles, are confused about choices you have in terms of a new opportunity. And that's why in the present situation, the 4 of Wands shows success, but the Hanged Man says, in the reverse for me, somebody feels really rather, because when it's in the upright, the Hanged Man, it's all about surrendering to something. But when it's in the reverse, it's about not being able to let go, okay? So the 4 of Wands for me is a card about contentment, happiness, pleasure. But with the Hanged Man in the reverse, I feel that there is a sense of not being able to relinquish something here. So it's almost like something has come along here that has confused you in the month of March 2017. And I don't know whether this is the case of you guys being far more eager, if I can use that word, to hold on to what you have. Because I feel that interesting cards. I feel that the root issue, we've got the 7 of Swords here, and sometimes the 7 of Swords means being cautious. Some of you guys might be being very, very cautious with that 7 of Swords in terms of how you're communicating about a situation here. It does look like, we'll bring the reading together in a moment, but obviously, because I deal with lots of cards, I try and look at the keywords of the cards and what they're telling me, and I feel that you have, with this King of Pentacles, you're slightly confused over a new opportunity. Seems to be, I feel that you're happy where you are, and that's why it might be that you're feeling cautious or you're feeling awkward, possibly with the Ace of Swords, about severing ties with where you are at the moment. And the reason for that, we'll just get another card with this one. It could be that running away or moving away with the 7 of Swords would mean cutting out with the Queen of Swords, the Empress. Now the Empress can be anyone. It can be a female friend. It can be a mentor. It can mean, I feel that the Queen of Swords is more about abandoning, and with that Empress, it's abandoning an idea, or it's abandoning something that gave you great joy, because this is what the Empress is. So, the Queen of Swords is a very barren woman. Queen of Swords doesn't have children often. She, just as an archetype of a character, she doesn't have the ability to carry a child. So she doesn't have the ability to grow anything. So this is why she deals plainly with what is there in front of her face. The Empress, though, has the ability to grow and to prosper, whether that's financially, whether that's in relationships, which the Queen of Swords often doesn't, because she's always bloody cutting people out. She's just got the ability to grow. There's great prosperity and growth when you get the Empress card, you know, because she's pregnant, basically. She gives new life. So it might be that, you know, it also with the Seven of Swords, it can be that you are avoiding, perhaps, cutting out with the Queen of Swords. Or it could even be communicating with a particular person, the Empress. Which is why in the present, a situation with this Four of Wands is awkward. Because it means having to sever ties with a particular situation. We'll put all this together in a moment. As a result, you know, we could look at the Seven of Swords as being avoidance. Queen of Swords can be direct communication. Possibly that's with another individual, the Empress. And as a result of that, I'll just get another card with this one. Yeah, I feel that as a result, it seems to me that the reason that you seem to be, this situation here, Four of Wands, there seems to be an awkward situation with it, with the Hanged Man in the reverse, because it requires you to sever ties with something or someone here. And the reason for that, this needing to avoid doing something, is because you're avoiding. It could either mean that if you move, which is what the Seven of Wands can be, Seven of Swords can be, or run away or escape wherever you are at the moment. I don't think it's escape, because I think that you're kind of happy where you are at the moment. It looks that way to me. It would mean that you'd need to cut out possibly the growth of a dream potentially for where you are at the moment. And that could be why, as a result of that, it would mean that accepting this offer with the Knight of Cups would mean that you would detach yourself with that Queen of Swords and perhaps withdraw yourself potentially from what you know and what you love, if that makes any sense to you. That's the only way I can think of those cards at the moment. So therefore, in the month of March 2017, Taurus, it seems to me that you need to use your inner wisdom, seek advice with the Hierophant card if it's not from yourself, but also because you're the Hierophant. Stand in your truth when you're a Hierophant, because you're Taurus. Stand with what your set of beliefs are, what you feel are right or wrong. And I feel that you need to kind of, you know, trust your intuition, all right? I use the word trust with the Hierophant and intuition with the Queen of Cups. So I feel that you need to trust what your intuition is telling you, okay? Because in the immediate future, there might be something of a separation here, the Three of Swords. Can also be heartbreak, which is going to cause some separation with that Tower card and the Three of Swords for some of you Taurians, okay? What you're going to experience coming in, I'll just go a third card with this one. What you're going to experience is, I feel, quick changes with that Knight of Swords that will lead to healing or peace with the Four of Swords and healing with the Star card. I feel that your fears are the Moon and the Five of Wands, because the Moon is a card about feeling anxious. Possibly with the Five of Wands, because you're still confused about a change that's coming in here, Taurus. But the outcome says, don't worry about it, because you're receiving your justice here. As perhaps a lack of stability will be overcome very shortly with the Sun card. When you get the Sun, it's brilliant because it says that there is success after difficulties. So the Five of Pentacles stage won't last for you, all right? It will be replaced with something better. it's a really odd reading in a way. Because I almost feel that some form of quick promotion or something or quick change that comes in for you guys could incur some form of conflict or problem. But I feel that this change is for the better because it's going to give you long-lasting happiness, I feel, Taurus. It's just that you can't see it at the moment. We'll quickly go through the reading again. We've got to get the challenge position. We're not going to call it challenge, we're going to call it help. Your help is for March that long-term pressures are at an end with the death card, okay? So if you've been enduring any long-term issues, they're coming to a close, okay, within March. And that's brilliant. But I feel that there's something here that you can't quite see yet. And you're not quite seeing it. But it's a good reading. But there's something you don't want to give up or surrender because you're afraid that it's going to sever something for you, I feel, in March. We'll get this reading again. I feel that you, the King of Pentacles, perhaps have some hard choices to make. Could be over a new opportunity. Changes with that Fool card. And that's because I feel either a move would mean cutting out with that Queen of Swords, possibly some long-term dreams with the Empress card, or it could mean that a move would mean not having as much contact with that Queen of Swords. Could be with a mother figure, for example, a parent, that type of thing, or a friend. And therefore, as a result of that, I feel that this offer with the King of Swords energy needs clear and precise thought and investigation with the Hermit. Because what's lovely is that all of your pressures in March, they're actually coming to an end with the Death card. But I don't feel that you can see that in the present situation in March, Taurus. Because I feel that your happiness or this initial success that you've had, you've not really surrendered to it with the Hanged Man in the reverse. And that might be why you need more mental clarity with the Ace of Swords. And therefore, the best case scenario, I feel, with this Hierophant and Queen of Cups is really just to trust in your intuition. Because even though in the second 2 weeks of March, there is the potential for some separations to cause possible endings here with the Tower card. Possible breakups, shifts, chaos, whatever you want to call it. However, even these majors don't hold long-term weight. Trust me, I've had majors that have shown for me, you know. And the Tower doesn't always mean it's going to be a long, lasting effect. The aftermath can be long-lasting, but when you're in it, sometimes it's just something that's like, boom, and happens, but then it's like, okay. What's coming in as a result of that, though, will be quick Knight of Swords, healing, Four of Swords, and respite. Because if you look at the Star, it's about cleansing with the Star card. Your fears might be that still having a lack of clarity will bring in confusion and frustration with the Five of Wands. But the outcome actually shows that justice will be served, as your problems with the Five of Pentacles will be overcome with the Sun. And the Sun represents renewal, changes, positive things for the better. So it's a very, very good reading, Taurus, for the month of March 2017. I do feel that some quick changes are coming in, and it's going to cause some conflict, right? Potentially because of an offer. Could have been an offer that came in out of the blue, surprise. But these changes that are coming in are actually going to lead for the better, because it means that you're going to have long-term, I feel you're going to have long-term success, long-term peace with these things. So even if you can't see what this is in the short term or where it could lead in the short term, maybe you've got issues with the family. Maybe your family doesn't want you to do something, maybe you want to do something, but your family says, I don't know why you should do it, blah, blah, blah. I feel in the long term it's going to be better for you to actually consider. I think it's a very, very good reading. Very good reading. Let's get your angel advice card. Universe, Spirit, Angels. What is the advice that you have for Taurus in the month of March 2017? What is the advice? What is the advice that you have for Taurus? Show me the advice that you have for Taurus in the month of March 2017. Show me. It says let go. There you go. Let me just read what this one says to you. It's telling you to let go, and I feel that you're clearly not kind of letting go of something here. I think that some of you guys might be fearing letting go, but it's almost like it's saying to you, trust your intuition. Your intuition isn't speaking to you, you know, because you're uncertain about a situation, Taurus. It's your fear that seems to be speaking to you through this reading. Okay, and it's telling you to let go and let God and not be afraid, because I feel that some of you guys are considering or you're confused by some opportunity that you have. All right? But I feel that if you go for this thing, whatever it is, Taurus, it's going to lead to something good for you. And I feel that you're not to be afraid to go for it. All right? You really shouldn't be afraid to go for it, because it could lead to something better for you. No matter what challenges you might face, it looks to me like it's something, you know, even if it means rejection or being out in the cold or being shunned by others, which this Five of Pentacles can be. Even if it means financial instability, it's saying don't worry about it, because that's going to be overcome with the Sun card very, very quickly. So don't worry about it. You know, you've got to go for whatever this is. Let's have a look at the let go card. The time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved, or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. And I feel that this is it. This is an unhealthy relationship that with the Sun card for me needs to be released, because you'll get your justice doing that. Don't worry, God and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then release it to heaven. If you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. I feel in total that card is really saying, you know, there are certain things that you are trying not to allow to come through. There are certain things that you are not allowing to manifest. You know, a lot of thinking going on here, because I feel that you're afraid if you do something, maybe Taurus, in the month of March, it's going to have a knock-on effect on somebody else, and it's going to be disruptive to an energy within your life. But it's saying, you know what? If you've got something there that you can do, that you want to do, you should do it, okay? Because I feel it's going to be for the best for you, and I feel that it could potentially, looking at these 7 cards to my right, give you some long-term happiness and long-term peace. It means that you have resolved whatever this issue is. And I feel that this might be an issue that's been going on for a very, very long time for a lot of you guys, Taurus. You just haven't given into it for one reason or another. But it's saying March might be the time that you do this, okay? Because in the end, you'll actually find that what it is that you didn't give into before, if you decide to give it a go now, it could actually turn out being in your favour. That is your reading for the month of March 2017. I would like to say, Taurus, thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.